see how things are going to play out in that regard. And again, for me, I think the stronger T side will win, but there's not long to find out now as we move into our third map, and we'll soon find out who is playing on which side as well. The CT sides have been important. NAVI Javelins could not get started on their CT side on Vertigo. If the same is true here on Mirage, then they could be in for a very troublesome time.
Oh yeah, and NOFEAR is now starting on the T side. They started on the CT side of the previous map, so I'm looking forward to see what they got here for us. And an early kill again by Keisu. She has been so incredible.
Yeah, she just wants to continue the P250 as well for the one pop very nicely indeed. But the bomb has been dropped now, but CT has been taken. I think that's a fair trade as far as NOFEAR5 are concerned. Needs to be collected and planted though. Quite a gap for Vicu, but they've already passed. The train is at the station already. A double peak set up in CT, as we can see on the X-ray. Vicu, Danu, and Lina to try and bring this back. They don't have a kit. There might be one on the site. Moving forward now into a crossfire. And surely this will be a painful existence for them. Vicu will get the first kill there, but the trades will continue. Another one for Vicu. Keisu in the palace now, just showing some presence with that P250. And Dino will pull them off the bomb and take the pistol round. Well, the T side of NOFEAR5.
Great entry here by Keisu, also really good after plant situation. It was very important that they took CT control. Two of them went to CT, so they could play around this bomb plant. I mean, if you can see here, there was literally no chance to like go for the defuse without eliminating all of the NOFEAR players, because you were just like totally on the open. They have no smoke, no kit. So yeah, it was like a really tough retake also for Navi. So I think no shame here losing this round. And now it's a first round for NOFEARs. They fully invested, obviously, into this round, and so now Navi decided to go for the full eco, and I think we're gonna have most likely a second round for NOFEAR on their T side.
That USP skin looks like salad to me. I have, yeah, it looks like salad. Like it's green and yellow, just looks like a slightly colorful salad. So this one.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I have this
Caesar salad.
Right? Yeah. So my name tag on that.
Caesar salad. Yeah.
My name tag on that is salad gun. Maybe I'll change it to Caesar salad if it will.
I think Caesar salad is good. That sounds cool.
Is that right? Well.
Okay, fast rounds.
Yeah, that's also cool. A fast eco round is a good eco round, and this one will be brief. So perhaps the game can now begin. NAVI Javelins on the CT side, still cold, looking to warm up sooner rather than later before they get themselves into a bit of trouble.
And now we have the first gun round here by Navi, so I would be very careful if I would be NOFEARs. They cannot underestimate them. I mean, Navi has been playing a very, very good CS so far, and they're actually not going for the mid control. They just like smoked off top mid and heading towards A. Looks like they're heading for A execute, for really fast A execute, and they're already on their way.
Yeah, and there's a very huge frag. Stormy, a big name to take down immediately. Trying to hold on now, but Hanka, has she done enough? 2 players lost for NOFEAR5 as they take CT. Still a rotation coming in a little later as Danu is moving into that short position. 4 versus 3 now. I don't see any kits on these remaining CTs, but perhaps they are close enough. Lina drops by Elizabeth though, and the numbers are suddenly fairly even. Vicu moving forward. Not sure where these players are, but there are 2 grenades streaming in from CT. That's a big clue, but they need the frags as well. There's the first one. Someone's going to get on that bomb quickly, however. That smoke will certainly help. Going to be awkward for all concerned now. No one's on that bomb just yet. A little late now. I think there might have been a molly on it, but Elizabeth finds the kill immediately. And that's going to shut things down and keep Navi on a 0. They'll take 1 player out of this, but they won't take the round.
Yeah, that was tough. She had like the lineup. She knew exactly where the bomb was, and she just had to spam. I just like quite don't understand why they decided to let the player with low HP defuse the bomb, because she was like 2 bullets away. from being on 0 HP, so maybe reversing would have been a bit better. But still, they played it really good. The outer plan situation, I really love what I'm seeing here by NOFEAR5. Also on Vertigo, they had like a few very good after plan situations, positioned themselves perfectly, and took great timings and everything. So they just like keep doing that. They're catching up momentum as well, and NAVI on another. Yeah, kind of like they just like have an M4 saved up and just a few pistols, that's it.
Yeah, NAVI are going to have to do this the hard way, it seems. This is a nightmare start to the CT side. Little tag for Vicu with the M4. Having to disengage from that mid position, but they still have a tool to work with. And perhaps they can reposition that into a different aggressive position. Actually, no lurker towards A for NOFEAR5. There isn't really anything crazy happening as far as A is concerned. Hanka could be in an interesting position, but beyond that, nothing doing just yet. Bomb carrier alone, looking for any rotation through A. 1 minute mark, and again, in a round such as this, you want to keep an eye on the time and how the team with the guns use that time. Heading towards 40 seconds, and you may start to be concerned as again, the bomb carrier is looking for a flank, which isn't coming. Navi pretty static at the moment. 40 seconds now. And you wonder where that bomb might be headed because they don't have anyone towards apartments. They don't have anyone towards ramp or palace. And they're going to have to race into the site. I am concerned about the time that's left in this round.
Absolutely. They're taking way too much time. I mean, they know that Navi, they don't have a lot of money and they're giving them way too much respect here. And only 19 seconds left. If they manage to get one kill, then it's going to be super tough to get the bomb planted. And now it's only 10 left. I think they're going to manage to do that. But you have Vicu here also with the M4. So it's not a safe round yet.
Yeah, that's worked swimmingly for them. But as we say that, there are some kills coming through, and suddenly it's a 3 versus 3. Someone's going to have to keep an eye on Palace as Vicu continues to creep forward. That smoke not only covers the bomb, but also creates some space. And there's another smoke from Victoria, but that's going to cut off the angles for her teammates. Vicu gears dropped, and now Danu's here with the AK-47 and is inviting them to head towards the bomb. She's not on it just yet. And there is that final kill. So getting a bit messy towards the end there, but the clean sheet is retained.
Oh yeah, messy and also way, way too dangerous. I think knowing what kind of buy the enemy team has, I mean, okay, maybe they thought that they all forced into this round, but still they knew that they didn't have like full rifles or something. So yeah, it took maybe a bit too much time. It could have gone completely wrong if they would have, if Navi would have managed to get an early kill here in ramp, but it went in their favor anyway. And now Navi, first time they have an up on their CT side.
Now, maybe their game can begin a little late, but then again, maybe not, because Stormy from out of nowhere is just by default. Look at the time on the clock. They're all over the A-bomb site in record time, but they're losing plays in record time as well. The trades, what, a team frag, a team kill from NOFEAR5 will contribute to it being a 2 versus 2. We've seen a few team kills in this series, and there is another one. Bomb not planted yet, but of course there is plenty of time. They were so fast. Victoria holding the angles. Danu has got to wait for a time to strike, being baited it seems. And there is the frag they were looking for. Vicu spotting ahead, but cannot make that connection. The HE will betray her as well. There is a tag, but Victoria stands with 11 HP and finishes off the job. NOFEAR5 storm another round on Mirage.
Oh my god, it's so crazy, right? Just like think about how it went on this too. It was like so heartbreaking, and they just like, they became a completely different team. It's insane.
All the momentum for NOFEAR5, and this has got to be a shock to NAVI Javelins, especially starting this series by taking their opponent's map, and of course in convincing fashion as far as the score is concerned, as far as the individual clutch was concerned, to then lose Vertigo, not get started on their CT side there, and to be positively missing here on Vertigo. NOFEAR5 in a very strong position. They've got to be brimming with confidence. Peaking late in the series, maybe the play here. NAVI Javelins wonder what is happening at the moment. It'll be a half buy for them with some Kevlar here and there, some pistols here and there, but they're not really fighting with a whole lot in round number 6. Still looking for their first.
They have to get their first very, very soon, because I mean, still Mirage maybe is not like the most heavy city side, but it still is more city sided, and they do need at least like 8 rounds, I would say. So they have to pick up this first round very soon. I mean, now it's probably not gonna happen considering that they just have pistols and 2 smokes. But they can go for some aggression, maybe try to pick up an AK. Maybe they actually catch Keisu here on timing if she kind of rotates back. But yeah, they're going back. They're not pushing her so far.
More presence from NOFEAR5 in the apartments on this occasion. See how far Keisu chooses to go. Check the close left. Indeed, she will straight doming Hanka. Now, will Navi respond? They've more or less stacked the B-bomb site, but I can see Vicu starting to rotate away. As Angelka goes fishing, spots the bomb in the middle of mid, tries to buy time with the smoke grenade, but can't control, connects her. Or maybe she can. The Desert Eagle, okay, there's a trade, never mind. But where will NOFEAR5 go? This has been quite a distraction, but the smoke will suggest a B play. Danu is here, 30 seconds on the clock. She's got a number of players to deal with, but no one's quite checking close right. Victoria gets a very important kill. Otherwise, that really could have compounded, but Lina is here to do some damage as well. Hold on a second. Oh. They were lining up for her. A little scary. It's actually, sometimes it feels like these eco rounds are the ones where Navi are getting the closest.
That's true. Absolutely. They're just like, playing a bit more differently, and I think sometimes just like maybe also NOFEAR, they're just like, too worried about like maybe overthinking to not make a mistake or something, to not lose to an eco or a pistol round, because that the enemies are maybe gonna play like something unexpected or just like, taking some weird off angles or something. So you're like more cautious, but they still managed to win this easily. And now it's a 6-0, which is actually incredible for NOFEARs. This is insane. Just like the difference from this 2 to here is so huge, and I love seeing how they just like keep fighting, and now they're looking that like they have the upper hand.
Stormy, she's been playing the confident positions all day and continues to do so. Again, a really early frag for NOFEAR5 as well. They have so much time to play with to even just cut noise and stretch Navi if they want to do that. But they've got 4 girls heading towards this B-bomb site, and Lina is waiting for Angelka to make her way in. This smoke always helps the CTs rotate through the door. That's a lovely one-tap from Lina with the M4, and she's doing more damage around that smoke as well. Lina holding down this bomb site, dropping the bomb carrier as well. And we might finally have our first round for Navi. Victoria in the clutch, but the USP might be enough. Losing the angles, Victoria still alive just about. I don't know how long she can survive for, though. Wondering where the remaining players are. Did her best, but Lina did all too much for her team on this bomb site, and Navi are finally on the scoreboard.
Yeah, finally they managed to get their first round, and Lina also being a super solid anchor here. Just like staying tall, standing tall, and getting those multi-frags super important. This is the round that Navi needs now to find their way back into the game. And everything like still is possible, right? I mean, 6-1 looks not that good, but if they can win 1 or 2 rounds in a row, then it might turn around for sure. And also we have seen Navi being very strong on their T side as well, so I would for sure not underestimate them. And it's also important that just NOFEAR just really keeps up their momentum, and that they don't let Navi break it. And now they're going towards mid. They didn't take mid control very early, but now they're trying to retake it. And Angelka playing it very passive here.
There is a smoke in the window, but where is the AWP? Over towards A, looking through connector for the time being. I do wonder if we may see opportunist double AWPs later on, perhaps. Stick one in B apps and put an extra player towards A, maybe, but for now it'll be the solo. But Danu does appear to be wondering what might be happening towards that B bomb site. Fairly standard setup here, though, from Navi. Angelka trying to keep short honest. A re-smoke around connector. And there is a swing from NOFEAR5. Hanka looking to her right, but surely the palace push is going to be here as well. Maybe not either way. Down she goes. Vicu trying to pop out. Very difficult to get going from there. And there's more trouble then for Navi as they lose 2 players on the A bomb side. They've got 2 more by CT as well, but it doesn't look like they can stop this bomb plant. Now, surely they will continue to try and do something here. They may have to lose another player before they think of opting for a save. They're so close to the bomb site. Victoria's got a very strong angle though. And there's a kill now for Navi. A smoke to try and push their way forward. But the off angle from Elizabeth will be enough. We've got stereo frags here for NOFEAR5 as well, leaving Danu with 21 HP to try and hold on to what she has.
Yeah, tough situation here for Navi for sure. They would have needed the second round in a row, just like, you know, winning 2 rounds in a row is really important for them. Also building up economy and everything. And now they're back to, like, you know, being kind of like in a tight spot, right? I mean, they can invest into some rifles for sure, like Danu can drop one, but then they're gonna be broke again. So they really need this round as well. Like, it's super important for them. If they don't manage to win this round, then I think NOFEAR will have at least 10 T rounds.
What a scoreline. Monstrous start for NOFEAR5.
Also, look at Keisu, 11-3.
Right.
She really wants to go to the finals. Just give her win. She's trying so hard. Like,
Yeah.
It's so impressive how she's stepping up for her team. I mean, you had like multiple players in NOFEAR stepping up. Also, Stormy having like a lot of like entries on the CT side. Then you had Victoria with a few impactful op kills. But so far, Keisu, she has been absolutely amazing on Vertigo, and so far here on Mirage. Really huge props here to her. And now it's also time for Navi to start stepping up slowly, because they're losing too many CT rounds here.
Could see the aggression from Navi in the mid area, pushing up with Angelka and Lina. But if we're going to see a fast round here from NOFEAR5, then they may be out of position. The smoke start to stream in towards jungle and connect up, one for CT as well. So we have a neighbor smokes being deployed here. Got a smoke on top for some suggestions of one-ways by the CTs. Casey will be dropped. She'll be the first one. Hold on a second. That is quite the angle from Vicu. That is a huge frag. Before they even try to retake the site, they're on a 5 versus 3. That is massive. You can see Hanka being patient here. Will Elizabeth check ticket for a player? Their support as well. The CTs are in such a strong position. 56 seconds on the clock now. Do NOFEAR5 concentrate on a bomb plant or try to find some kills, some map control? Vicu popping out for another one, and things get even more difficult now for NOFEAR5. Still looking for even damage. It's a 500 HP Navi right now, and Victoria is in trouble. Down she goes. They don't do a single point of damage in that round, NOFEAR5. Navi, though, only their second round from 9.
Huge frag here by Vico. Like, getting this frag on the bomb planter was a crucial part to win this round. And also NOFEAR, like, they got out of, like, they didn't have util left, and they kind of were trapped into this A side, right? You had like Navi players everywhere. You had one CT, one ticket, one in jungle, one in front of con, and the smokes were fading. So they didn't really have a lot of options here to do, or like, you know, just push somewhere, because they didn't have a flash left or anything. And now they're forced into an eco round, few utility here, so they're trying to go for a fast B explode. Maybe they can get the bomb planted, which would be very good for them for the extra money.
In they go with the pistols, or in she goes.
Oh.
Stormy with the
No.
Tech 9. She is angry and looking for revenge. She's taken the entire bomb site. This was a fake, and look how successful it has been. Well, hold on a second. We still have Hanka towards the A bomb site, trying to find her second kill onto Dinoka, who's trying to stay alive. That bomb making its way over, but the rotation's here already. Victoria in a potential flanking situation. Never mind, now they're going to rotate back towards B as Dinoka dies for the cause on A, but it's a long rotate through the apartments. Back and forth, Navi go. What a crazy round we're seeing so far.
I did not expect that, because I mean, they didn't have anything, just like 2 Tech 9s, and that's it. And look at Stormy, what she made out of this, like what she created here with, like, she created so much space, and now they even got the bomb planted. Now it's a 2v2 retake situation here for Navi. I did not expect that, honestly, and it's not looking that good, because you have a AK here on Victoria.
Yeah, this is down to Elizabeth now in a 1 versus 2, but Hanka will just hold the angle and deliver the kills they need to find their 3rd round. Still 8 possible for Navi in this half. You can see there's happy faces at least. Vicu happy with that. So don't count them out just yet.
You know, it wasn't pretty, but it got the job done, right? I mean, looking at this round, they would have probably, this was so insane.
That first kill was
just like,
nasty.
you know, full Speedy Gonzalez, just going out there, giving those headshots. This was beautiful. And yeah, like on NAVI's side, it was not that pretty, like losing so many guns to Nico, but it's okay. Like they got the third round, they have enough money to reinvest, and now we have no fears on the full buy. And if they manage to do so much damage on their pistol round, what can they do now?
Oh, that is clean as you like from Victoria, and they look to capitalize on this. Moving through now, Lena could be at the bench. She could be in this position as well. She has help from Vicu, but she can't help herself. Domed by Elizabeth, 3 versus 4. They've lost angles. Apart from this one, Vicu can try and keep the bench clear. If she can hold this angle, she can spot one going by the van now and raise Yulam to her teammates. So makes it a lot harder if you can't stop the T's from getting to that bench. The smoke by the door won't help either. They could lose everything once again here, NAVI. It's going to be really hard for them to pursue in this position, looking to be given something by NOFEAR, but they're just not going to do that. And NAVI will have to disengage.
Yeah, probably better to call the save here. Also, retaking B on Mirage is so tough. It's like really difficult, and they also, you know, they need the extra money here. They have some money to reinvest, but they know that they're on a tight spot and they need every gun they can save here. So yeah, next round is gonna be definitely a crucial part here, and it's gonna be like, I don't know, I think it's gonna be very important also for NAVI here to win this round, because if they don't manage to win this, and NOFEAR gets to a 9th, I think they could even get to 12 rounds or something on T side. And this is, for me, in my opinion, like very, very dangerous for NAVI to lose their chance to make it to the finals.
Yeah, NAVI are in much trouble at present. They'll be able to buy around the weapons they save, but they are so far behind now. NOFEAR5 looking for bonus rounds in this half. Seen so much talent from both teams though.
Yeah.
From map to map, they've got so many fraggers. I mean, Stormy must have had to go to the top of her mouse pad to get that kill on the player standing on top of bench. Completely adjusted for the headshot with the Tech 9 and then back down for that second kill. Yeah, there's just so much talent. The AWPs as well. We'll see if Vicu can do more in round 12. What kind of spawn? Oh, she does not have a good spawn. She's at the back of the bunch here, so we're not going to see any funky palace plays or anything like that. I think she would be. Will she be boosted into the apartments, I wonder?
Yeah, I think she's going to pick apartments for sure, and to maybe get like an early peek here also it's very good for information. So here now she can catch the player going towards under, and Stormy has to be very careful to not go too much further, but actually people went back, so Stormy's kind of safe right now, and they already lost NOFEAR, so it's a 4v5 in NOFEAR's disadvantage.
Yeah, only 3 plays remaining now. Stan who disengages from mid. Can't plant the bomb in mid, so stand there as much as you like, say NAVI. Spotting one towards the apartments now, and an incendiary to delay now. If they can just avoid giving an entry to the likes of Stormy, then they should be good for this round. It's going to be really hard to recover from this, but they still have an AWP in the hands of Victoria. So you never know where that can opener will appear. And we haven't even mentioned Keisu just yet.
Absolutely, Keisu's been amazing. And we know Victoria is also capable to get those nasty op shots. But we have here Vico on staying on ticket, watching Palace. So actually they have a chance to catch Vico here. I mean, you still have a player towards Con, but if they can flash her out and molly her off, maybe they can catch her while moving away. And looks like they're putting more pressure here on the A side.
The retake is key. The round being secured is key for NAVI. Priority above all else. You can see Stormy really hungry to thin these numbers out, but didn't find what she was looking for. Vicu stops at the wrong juncture now, and Victoria's offered something. We know these players can clutch, but first they've got to plant the bomb. They'll do that. Victoria trying to avoid a second kill, but they came from both sides. They played the numbers game as they needed to, NAVI, and they find a 4th round.
Yeah, she didn't have the information here, like you saw, like the plant. I mean, it was kind of the only plant they could do right now because they knew that there was someone, at least 1 or 2 players CT. And but they didn't have the information. Is someone maybe still short or jungle con? So Victoria was kind of forced to stay close there and watch her back while she was planting. Otherwise, if she would have had the info, she could have just gone ramp and then get those kills from CT. But yeah, they didn't have the info, and NAVI managed to win this round, but they still had 3 casualties in this round.
Another pistol, well, another half-buy round from NOFEAR5. There are 2 MAC-10s, so not quite a pistol round. Heading towards the final rounds of the first half now. Daniel needs to keep her gun out, and she will have support from Lena, who delivers on Keisu. Latecomers, stragglers to the party, and the doors will be closed. Security say no. Utterly denied. Won't even break ground on the B bomb site.
So no deja vu here. It would have been heartbreaking if they would lose so many weapons again to a few pistols. Yeah, good hold here also by Danu. Very important to not lose weapons as well. I mean, they need the money, right? They need to win every round now. So trying to at least get to 7 rounds, which is, I mean, it's not perfect for Mirage, but it's okay. And NAVI, they showed before that they are very strong on their T side as well. They have a lot of firepower. And so I'm pretty sure that they're going to be very dangerous on their T side as well. But for NOFEARs, it's really looking great coming like this into the 3rd map, having the upper hand.
Getting a little closer now, though. Getting a little closer. NAVI won't be, even at this stage, won't be too dependent on success in the pistol round, and perhaps there's room for yet more improvement as they can still get 7 rounds from this. Vicu will try to deny control in mid with the incendiary. You can see Angelka moving up with a teammate. See if NOFEAR5 can deal with this. Elizabeth just standing there, eating the flashbang, and they will get deleted top mid by NAVI. Now, the remainder are in position to respond to this by going straight into the A bomb site. They will have concerns in that connector position, but here comes the smoke. Hanka has been barbecued, but there's more work to do for NOFEAR5 as they try to even these numbers. Vicu going for the flick, and that Keisu pushing through that smoke like a crazy person. Lucky to survive, but she is alive. Still 2 in CT for NAVI. There's a flank on the way from Angelka as well. Bomb planted. NAVI are going to be having a 3, maybe 4-pronged assault now as Vicu starts to move in. Teasing Victoria around that crawl space. Lena's been dropped though in connector, so that will relieve some pressure for NOFEAR5. 2 in CT, 1 at the ramp across fire, but NOFEAR5 have disengaged from the site around jungle and connector. Now the pre-fire onto Vicu is nice, but that's even nicer. The headshot from Victoria. Someone's got to get on this bomb. 2 defuse kits. Daniel's going to do it. What a flashbang delays, actually. She might be successful. We got a straight transfer from Angelka and the defuse. Very nice work from NAVI.
Yeah, that was super important, but also so close. If she would have got the diffuser, then this would have been terrible for NAVI. I also loved how they put up the mid aggression like early on in the round, just taking the control there, taking the info, getting those entries. And yeah, even though the after-plant situation was in the favor of NOFEAR, NAVI still managed to win this round. Super important for them, and maybe they actually even managed to get the 7th round, which would be a pretty close score. I mean, not the best case scenario, but at least I think they made the best out of the situation.
Very cheeky peek there. She's baiting as well. Thought Lena was maybe going to peek from the short position. She'll move into ladder instead. Keisu has been dropped as Lena starts to emerge now, looking for a second. That bomb carrier's got to be careful, but things are really collapsing for NOFEAR5 in that mid position. Victoria versus 5 herself, and that will quickly be put to an end. So NAVI able to catch up after all from 1-7. They'll get 7 rounds towards the end. A great recovery from them. We'll see if there's anything left in the tank after the break.
coffee from your favorite cup, but you're still not waking up. Oh, what a mess. You know how the story goes. Same as yesterday, or so I'm told. Sweep the filthy truth underneath the bed. Cobwebs in the corners inside your head. Oh, what a mess. We've got to clean it up. We trudge right through the mud. We've got to scrub out the trail of lies before the world is a wreck we've built, made of fear and hate, complacence guilt. We can change it with a simple test. There's something's beating in our chest. Oh, what a mess. We've got to clean it up. We trudge right through the mud. We've got to scrub out the trail of lies before We've got to clean it up. We trudge right through the mud. We've got to scrub out the trail of lies before. We've got to clean it up. We trudge right through the mud. We've got to scrub out the trail of lies. Oh, what a mess.
It's really all to play for. The final half of regulation in the final map of this series. The winner goes to Yongshiping for the finals. The loser will have to watch them leave. 8 rounds for NOFEAR5, who started 7-1 up, but NAVI Javelins mounted a late comeback to keep just 1 round between these two squads.
What a great start by No Fears, but still Navi managed to just like come back and to get some rounds in the end. And now the pistol round is so crucial for both teams. So really important here to not mess it up. And we already have a kill here by Victoria, and it's a 5v4 early in the round.
Yeah, it looks like Hanka was trying to run distraction on the A-bomb site. She has a long rotation now as her teammates all heading towards B. We've got a player on short, and Angelka's got to be careful with that bomb. It will be dropped actually by Victoria, so the issues will be compounded for Navi now. As I say that, Lena is gone. Danu and Hanka remain 2 versus 5, waiting for that smoke to go. But that just means there'll be even more people looking at the targets on their back. Danu, last one to fall. Keisu, Victoria, and Stormy will get cheap helmets if they want them, because their Kevlar is perfect as they move to 9 rounds.
Really, really important here for them to win it. And now they have the money. They can invest already 2 M4s here. And on the other side, Navi, they have to go for an eco here. So looking like No Fear is having their first double digits here on Mirage.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity to build the economy. Oh yeah, that is quite the utility being deployed towards Navi. Ran into that one, literally. And yeah, let's not forget, Navi had a nightmare beginning to their CT side, but NOFEAR5 have had momentum for a while now. And I'm talking before this map even started, they were on a tear on Vertigo. The CT side was a struggle for Navi, but maybe this T side is where they can really heat up, and they need to, because otherwise NOFEAR5 are going to land.
Absolutely, and it's actually incredible if you look how close this is getting. I mean, I already said like Mirage can literally, it's like 50-50. It can go both ways and both teams can win it. So this is what makes it so exciting, because before we started watching this match, I mean, I think majority would probably go for Navi here just for the fact that they were like number one in their group, being 6-0. And now no one really knows who's going to the finals. It's super exciting and interesting. And both are like fighting so much, and both deserve the spot here. But the better team in the end will go to the finals. Oh, that's dangerous here. If Stormy, if the smoke fades, Stormy gets maybe 2 free kills, but who will see them first?
Well, that's not the result that Stormy was looking for.
No.
High-risk situation, not in her favor there. So there'll be some early problems for NOFEAR5 in this round. NAVI have an opportunity to strike here. And have a look at A. The bomb is heading over there. They're coming out of Palace and Ramp at the same time with great success. As I say that, they'll lose too. Things turning around as Keisu has an AK on the A bomb site, and I don't blame Lena for turning around and going in a different direction. 45 seconds as a smoke top connector. They have to push into the B bomb site here, but realizing that Victoria is doing the same. Now, does she stand and show, or does she hide and play against time?
She definitely has to play time here.
Yeah, 33 seconds on the clock, and they're continuing to creep forward, but there are 3 players here for Navi now, and Elizabeth will try to support her teammate as best she can. Victoria not showing just yet. Does she go for the trade? With a little delay, and that will work in her favor. Hiding again as the bomb gets dropped. The distraction being run. Hiding but a bench runs perfectly for NOFEAR5, who steal the round away after losing a player early in that round.
Great decision here by Victoria to just like hide behind bench and wait. Because if she would have like tried to go for the duel and go for some aggression, and they would have like taken her out very early, then this could have gone 100% in Navi's favor. So she did a great job here, just like buying time, right, hiding, and then she took the perfect moment to peek and get the refrag. Really well played here by NOFEAR. There was a chance for Navi there, but NOFEAR in the end played it better. And now it's 11-7 for NOFEAR, and Navi being on another pistol round.
The struggle is real for Navi. Feels like it's been that way for a while. Uh-oh, Stormy's not going to have time to pull that grenade out. She'll be able to fall behind the pillar. But can she help her teammate Elizabeth? Yes, she can. 2 frags for her. Maybe more to find now as the AK runs down to the final bullets. USP is out and she's confident. She's bought enough time. No time needed though. Stormy will deliver that last kill as well and move to 15 frags on this map.
It's time for Navi to get around. If they want to have a chance in getting into this finals as one of the favorite teams here, by the way, being number 1 in Group B, they have to step up now. They have to start getting those rounds. Otherwise, it's going to be NOFEAR going into the finals. And now it's also a full buy for Navi. They didn't have the money for an op. They didn't invest into an op. So they're going for something fast here. Looks like they're going for the B explode, which is actually a bit unexpected considering that they have a full buy here. But they may be trying to just surprise NOFEARs here. Already took a lot of space, by the way.
Yeah, but haven't full committed, so maybe a little gun shy. They don't have map control elsewhere. Maybe they're offering some kind of fake. We shall have to see.
Yeah, looks like they didn't have the confidence, the full confidence to just like commit. And maybe they hope for like an early entry or something to catch someone off guard on car or something. And now they're going back towards mid, trying to retake mid control. And there's really no one there. You just have 2 short players, but everything else is free. And this might get interesting, to be honest.
.54 seconds on the clock. NOFEAR devoid of information. Seconds and things will start to get nervous. How do you commit all your players to the correct bomb site with the T's charging in and playing the numbers game, abusing that numbers advantage? They could do with a little more map control though. Victoria dropping the bomb carrier. Trades continue. And this is all delaying that Navi from planting that bomb. They may have to frag out now. Heading towards connector, 20 seconds on the clock. Dropping Stormy is a big kill, but they still need to figure out a way to plant this bomb because that is becoming the pressing problem for them. Will there be angles held? Yes, they will. Keisu, of course. Lina now, 1 versus 1 versus Keisu, who swings and headshots, deletes savagely, finds another frag, another round for her squad as they move to 13.
And it's again Keisu saving her team. She has been so great. She has won clutches. She has got those multi-kills. I mean, she's being amazing, really. And yeah, this round was very, very dangerous. It could have gone both ways, honestly. But Keisu managed to close it out. And now NAVI, they're with their back against the wall. They don't have a lot of time left. I mean, a lot of rounds left to play with. It's 13 for NOFEAR. It's just 2 more rounds and it's match point. And their money is also looking tight. If they lose this round, NOFEAR will have 14. NAVI will have a Nico. So it's gonna be very important here for them to win this round.
You can see NAVI really feeling the pressure. If you were paying attention during the break, you would have seen the same players really popping off, encouraging the team, you know, feeling the energy, the adrenaline from the clutches, but those clutches are long gone. They feel like they are many moons away now as this game, this series, and LAN in Yongshiping is slipping away from NAVI Javelins. You can see what it means to the squad, but they've got to keep their heads in the game if they are to mount a comeback in this. They mounted a comeback in the first half, but again, since then, they haven't won a round yet in this half. Looking for their first and many more beyond that. They still look focused, but they've got to start converting these rounds as well.
Yeah, I mean, there were like some opportunities for them where they could have closed it out, and one of your rounds, this could have changed everything. But it was always NOFEAR in the end having the upper hand, even though it was super close. I mean, if you look at the score, it doesn't look like that close, but it was pretty close because NAVI, they could have at least like three rounds now if it would have gone just a bit in the other way. And yeah, that's like super frustrating for them because they know that they could have had a few rounds, and now they're like facing match point very soon if they don't start winning those T rounds very soon. And looks like maybe they're going for an ace bit or something. They have the mid control, which is very good. So one lurker towards A. So they could just try to go here, explode con, and then they have a player going out palace or something. This could be interesting.
Oh man, Angelka, she's the one showing the emotion, and she's going to be really frustrated with that. 4v4 could favor NAVI though. That's a very important kill from Hanka. Lina planting the bomb before anyone can do anything about it. Now jungle needs to be dealt with. Play from either side around that smoke, and Lina will just about win that duel. AK versus the M4. 3-on-3 though. Late HP. She may need to do more, Lina. Keisu just jump peeking, having a look at the climber on the A bomb site. Keisu and Stormy remain. You can see Danu just kind of basing off of her teammate there, which may do the job as Vicu delivers another kill. Instant trade there, and NAVI will finally get on the scoreboard in their second half.
Yeah, and look at their relief. You could just like see in the face cam how the relief they were, because this was such an important key round for them. Losing that would have been literally heartbreaking and probably meaning also the end for them. So now 8-13, and they can start putting pressure on NOFEARs and lowering their economy also as well. Then they could actually tie the score. So having like this advantage now is really good with the guns and everything. They need to win this round, and they should win it. If you look at NOFEAR's buy, they'd only have one rifle here.
Yeah, this situation is key for NAVI. 5 rounds to claw back. They can keep NOFEAR in the bin as far as their economy is concerned, then half those rounds are way more of a threat than the other ones. And you can see they know, they can smell the weakness. They will try to use their time accordingly. I do wonder if they'll venture into mid at all. Minute 20 on the clock, and time is already running low. We can see NAVI moving away from the A bomb site entirely. They are poking towards mid though, and Gelka will have some confidence from that, but they start to creep up top mid now, and that's one rifle lost. Hanka will try to hold on to it, but they also need to hold on to the bomb, and this is running distraction. Stormy just running for the rifle before the smoke pops off.
Yeah.
But NAVI still needs to focus on planting the bomb here as we head towards 40 seconds remaining. Keisu has an M4 near or on the balcony towards B, and that is where NAVI appeared to be headed. And again, this could really get sticky now. Keisu blind for the time being, eats another flashbang, but Oh, she does find a frag. Spots the shadows on a transfer. No, she's got a teammate here, Elizabeth. Keisu versus Vicu. Vicu's in such an awkward position, looking for the flick now. Down to the pistol, 20 seconds. She has to find this kill. So awkward for her versus the USP. But Navi stay in this in the most awkward, scary, nervous fashion.
Oh my god, this was so close and indeed awkward. It should have not been so close. I mean, look at what happened here. Also, like, this kill was huge by Keisu, and I kind of like they went for the plant without checking, like where they knew that there was at least one player there, and they knew that they had a rifle also as well. So this was kind of dangerous. I mean, they still had enough time to like just clear sight and everything. Yeah, dangerous. But in the end, Navi managed to win this. It's like incredible that they actually won it, because for some time it looked like it would have gone in the favor of NOFEAR5, and now it's looking to look a bit closer here, right? If they win one more, then it's 10-13, and then things look kind of different.
Yeah, that is such a dicey round, but it's in the past now. It is history. Hanka starting to run hot now, and Angelka dropping the bomb for a teammate so she can cover. But that bomb needs to be planted fast. Okay, they're going to replenish the smoke grenades and take more position. Dinoka avoiding the flashbang, but can she avoid the AK? The answer is no. 5 on 3 now as Daniel will look to plant the bomb on triple.
Bomb has been planted.
Interesting, depending on what region you live in, some call that fireboxes, but the main call is triple in most places. Now,
I say firebox as well.
now, there's no money left for NOFEAR5 if they lose this. Elizabeth will get an opening kill. Hold on a second. Stormy's starting to swing. Navi maybe getting too comfortable. Maybe thinking they had to go for a save here. And Stormy's defusing the bomb. Hold on a second. The frags are coming through, but now Lena's alone. There's no kit for these players. If she can stay alive, then surely she has this. The Victoria's trying to invite her out. The scope has been heard. And again, Navi will have a narrow victory in another round, but a narrow victory it is.
Yeah, these rounds are so close. I'm getting anxious just watching this. I don't want to know how they're feeling playing this. And yeah, it's 13-10. So now things are not looking that dominant for NOFEAR5 anymore. They had their momentum, but they kind of lost their momentum, and now it's looking dangerous. I mean, they don't have a lot of money as well. If you look at their economy right now, if Navi manages to win 1 or 2 more rounds, then actually they could even get the upper hand.
Three rounds behind now are the NAVI Javelins. Momentum starting to head in their direction. But the situation for NOFEAR5 is very interesting because we have that hero AWP, and we've already seen crazy things happen with that in this series, and there's a chance that it happens again. Narrow victories for Navi if it goes down to the wire again and that AWP is in play, especially in the hands of Victoria, then you do start to wonder. Now let's see if the attention to detail will be here. A big focus, a simple execute onto the A bomb site. Smokes with mollies behind them. Should neutralize many threats. Maybe a boost coming for that AWP. We'll see what angles will be served around that triple position. There is Victoria saying hello, finding a second one, and it starts, it begins already. 4 versus 3, made 3 on 3 now. As one of the pistoleros is drops, but Victoria is still lurking somewhere, still rattling off shots with that sniper rifle. Now, how much will they commit to this? They don't have a kit, so they have to move quickly if they're going to go all the way. You can see the pistol swinging to try and make space for that AWP. And now it's Victoria, 1 versus 2. Stuck in the mud here, nowhere to go. And Navi will get that anti-eco round.
Oh, that is so unfortunate for NOFEAR, especially after Victoria managed to get those 2 amazing op shots, also like through the smoke. This was insane and so huge. It gave them a huge advantage right in the afterplan situation, but Navi still managed. They managed to win the aim duels, and now they're on the 11th round, and it's really not looking so dominant for NOFEAR anymore. I mean, they're still 2 rounds ahead, but look at their money.
High pressure situation. So much riding on these final rounds of this last map of the series.
I also noticed that Navi kind of tends to avoid the mid side. Like so far, they went for a few A executes or going towards B. So they're really leaving mid open in the beginning, and sometimes they go and try to retake it later. So there's an opportunity also for NOFEAR if they can abuse it by just like, taking the aggression on mid and then getting the information, maybe even backstabbing somewhere. So they can for sure abuse it if they notice that Navi is like tending more to play towards B or A so far, but they're playing it safe here. I mean, kind of also understandable that they don't want to risk too much by pushing it or something.
Stormy's position is really, really key to hold connector. She has to prevail here because of the setup on the ramp. As soon as she gets popped, that forces NOFEAR to push the ramp with Keisu and Denoka, but they won't find anything there. But they also don't really have position as far as the A bomb site is concerned, but also the bomb's going towards B anyway. Elizabeth now low on bullets, but somehow squeezes a second frag out of that, and there will be angles for Victoria with the AWP moving into battle sniper mode, trying to make things better for her squad. But that is a dicey situation. She still has the cross for the time being, but Hanka's coming through with flash support. A labored frag gets there eventually, though, and we find ourselves in a 2-on-2. Keisu up top with 13 seconds to plant the bomb, and Denoka's behind her. Very interesting retake scenario here as they continue to push forward towards the site. I don't know if Navi know where they're coming from, and they surely won't be expecting two to come from maps like this. Starting to get faster now as Keisu and Denoka don't have a defuse kit, and Angelka's got a very good angle though, and surely she gets one for free here. Indeed, she does a trade. Now Keisu, so dangerous in the clutch, and she'll get one more and take NOFEAR to 14.
That was huge by them, especially after Hanko managed to get this lurk kill. This was so crucial for Navi to even get the bomb planted. Like her lurk was perfectly timed, then they managed to get the bomb down. So this looked really dangerous in this situation here for NOFEAR, but they still managed to clutch it out, which is huge for them. And now they have they're one round away from match points, and it's looking also kind of tight for Navi now. I mean, they still have some money left, but yeah, the rounds are so close. They're like never, even if they win, they never survive with like majority of the players. Mostly they survive like with one or two. So it's and it shows on the money for sure. And maybe they actually will try to mix something up now. Maybe go for some early mid aggression or something. I would love to see that, because so far they have taken mid more like in the late side of the round. So could just like, be something that would maybe surprise also NOFEARs.
Really, really, really tense. There is the most animated player for the Navi squad. Emotions on her face. Tech pause for now. Again, the pop-offs are always good to encourage the team, but now they're on the back foot in a very difficult situation where they are really struggling. But it isn't over just yet. But for one of these teams, it will be soon. Again, the winner goes to Yongshipping. The loser has just simply come up short at the last hurdle.
It's so exciting. I do not want to be in their place right now, because I'm already getting anxiety from just watching, and they're like right now every round matters, right? Either they make it to the finals or they will stay home, and this means so much to them. So they're really giving their best here, and especially like on NOFEAR, just like have to mention Keisu again. She's doing so good. Like it's incredible.
Yeah, there's so much talent on this server as well for both these teams. We've seen a lot of individual plays, great team plays as well, bait setups, insta-trade frags. We've really seen it all on this server from both of these squads. It will be a shame to lose either one of them, but that is the nature of the beast. Still unclear as to who it might be, but of course, NOFEAR are certainly in a stronger position. More rounds, better money. Now, Tech Pause will just force everybody to try and stay focused on the task ahead, but also run through rounds that have come already. Think about the habits from the players that they're going up against. Is there something they haven't noticed? The way they can punish if they kill the connector player? Do the CTs respond in the same way? Do they rotate in the same way?
Well, for sure, I would love some early mid control here by Navi because they have been a bit more passive in the beginning of the rounds towards mid. But also NOFEAR, what I said before, they could really abuse this, like the lack of the early mid control here by Navi and just like take some aggression. But as I said, I think they're just like, not wanting to risk it. And now you have like Danu going already towards lower, Hanka probably following her. So now they took top mid control. And so far, NOFEAR are not doing anything against it. They're playing it passive. They're playing it safe. Don't want to risk anything.
They are playing an aggressive setup in response, though, on the A ramp with the AWP of Victoria. Keisu for support, but they will not be engaged there just yet. Last time they did this setup, they had the short boost. This time, they've got people above apps, but Dinoka's playing passive towards A.
NOFEAR's giving them way too much space here. If you look how easily they got through short.
Well, there's 3 players on the site now for Navi, and NOFEAR will have to figure out how to defend this, and they're doing that. Stormy making things real hard for Navi. Now they've got 3 players remaining, 2 of which are on the site, and Angelka's on the way as well. Victoria's getting barbecued, but she's still alive for the time being. Stormy still with that high ground. She's forced forward though. Now it's Victoria and Dinoka. They can't afford to lose this round, NOFEAR. They have to be successful here. Same is true for both squads, but Navi could catch up if they cannot convert this one, NOFEAR. Vicu showing presence by the pillar. The trade is there. Now Vicu has closed the distance. Dinoka last spotted on short, but here she is to get that 12th round for Navi and close the gap.
Huge win here from Navi. This is a round they really desperately needed. And also, if you look at that, they didn't even have like a really perfect buy. I think they had a few gullis and stuff. So they still managed to win it. But as I said before, NOFEAR giving them way too much space. They could just like walk up short. There was no one in ladder. There was no one close short. They literally went for free through short. And then they just like had the numbers advantage there, right? So I really hope from NOFEAR that they're like maybe trying to also aggress a bit more, not giving them too much space. This though is a stack right now, considering they just have an echo, hoping that they maybe will walk into A, but so far Navi is taking their time. They're trying to read where the players are. They know they don't have money.
I don't know, Donna, if you've ever had a takeaway curry at 2 o'clock in the morning, but they can be quite spicy and definitely dangerous, and I think that can describe the situation as well for NOFEAR, who are losing their grip on this game. They've lost their money, they've lost their lead. Navi continue to catch up now as they secure the bomb site. Don't particularly need to hunt in this situation either. Really, they could just risk losing a rifle to a team with no money, so they can chill, but NOFEAR may look to get some exit frags and steal some weapons away. In the meantime, we're heading towards the clutch rounds. NOFEAR, it feels like they've had more of the control from the last map to this one, but oh man, it's getting to these really final rounds of the final map now. And the question for both teams is, do you have the nerve to hold and secure the victory here and head to Jönköping?
Oh, that's so tough and so much pressure going on for both of the teams right now. Like, I think both, they're like just sitting on their nerves, and it's so tight. I mean, 14-13, it's insane. And now NOFEAR, they can reinvest into like a full buy round, but they still have not really a lot of money. So they need to get to this match point, at least to the match point, and then just try to close it out. And I really hope that they will not give Navi too much space, because so far they have lost a lot of rounds just by giving them too much space and making it easy for Navi to go on the bomb sides. So they have to get more space here and maybe aggress, and that's exactly what they're doing right now with Victoria being the op here. So she has a pretty good position to get an early frag in mid.
Ooh, dry peaks, the driest of peaks from Dinoka.
Oh yeah.
Arid environment there. My God.
I think she peaked a bit too late, because I heard the flash, right? Someone flashed mid, and then she peaked like a bit delayed, and they're like, yeah, Vicu was not flashed at all. This was an easy kill for her.
A very expensive round. I'm talking plane tickets. We shall see. Navi, it's down to them to seize the opportunity here. Very expensive frag, I mean to say. So grenades being offered towards the B bomb site. Look at the nerves. Look at the CTs. Oh no! The bomb's been dropped.
Oh my god.
I was wondering if they were offering some kind of fake with Hanka lurking towards the A bomb site. A full rotation from No Fear, but Victoria has found a perfect angle and the bomb. And you really wonder about what's going to happen now. Victoria's going to smoke. She's lost her angle of the AWP, but still delivers the kill through a television, no less. Only 2 players remain for No Fear, but Navi, they have to get their skates on. They've got 40 seconds. They probably have to win by elimination, and they're going to have to wait for these smokes as well. Now No Fear also need to decide, do we stand and try and hold out this bomb, or do we fall back to the site where Navi will have to race to the site and try and plant that bomb? They won't have time to clear everything. That is another option for them. Stormy's going to be holding the angle, and there's many T's coming her way. She drops the bomb again. And Victoria, 17 seconds now, gets 1 frag, falls back to the site, racing with 16 HP. Hanka has to see, I think she's spotted at the back of the site. She's got to find her. There's no time to plant. It has to be a frag here. It's like a game of cat and mouse.
Oh my god.
No scope from Victoria for match point. What is happening?
This is incredible. I mean, look at that. They just like completely turned it around, right? It looked so much like Navi would have won this round. And then, I mean, look at this. First of all, Vicu getting this early entry from the con push, and then they kind of progressed towards B, but then decided to go back, and then Victoria just like standing there with the AWP, getting this kill on the bomb carrier, and this was it. And also like huge Stormy getting a kill there, then Victoria managing to escape in time. This was very important for her. Also great decision to go back and not go for the last kill, because maybe she would have lost the duel. She was already low HP, but she managed to jump out the window, hide her on side, and just play time. And then in the end, she finished it off with a no-scope. This is huge. And it's just like so like I'm pretty sure that this was like super empowering, and I just like think they will play with full confidence in this round here.
Well, it is not over just yet, but the style points from Victoria, wow. Got to focus on the round ahead of us though. 29th round. Navi have a buy. They have enough of a buy to do something. Lena not going to be shy about this, through the smoke with the flashbang, but Victoria, of course, is here to trade the frag and keep control. In the meantime, Navi move towards the A bomb site. Look at the money for No Fear. They've got 3 players remaining. Look at the money if they lose this round. Overtime is all but guaranteed, but they're not here yet though. Stormy swinging with a flashbang. Hanka completely blind, but the trade is here from Angelka. Angelka has to hold her nerve now, trying to plant that bomb. Look at the swing, Angelka again. She's the one who galvanizes the team, the pop-offs, keeping them focused and ready for it. Elizabeth, what does she do now? Does she go for it? Well, that's a great start for her. Full health, she's got a smoke and a kit as well. Crazy things could happen here, but what does she do? She doesn't know where both these players are. Now, the T's could play a bait setup here. Looks like that. One shows, maybe dies. The other one shows, and surely it's free, but she's going to full commit to this. She has the kit. Surely not like this. They both need to spray this. They both need to spray. She's stolen it. She's done it. She's taken it a smoke defuse versus 2. And that means that No Fear go to land. They go to Yongshiping. I can't believe it.
This is incredible. She literally stole it. Just kidding, in the smoke. And oh my god, I can't believe what just happened there. This is devastating for Navi. I mean, they were 100% the favorites here, just like coming as a with the first place from Group B, and then